Renegade. Man, when afraid, man, in the wilderness, keep it with and his son, tabloid. All right, so here it is. We could just get to the point, You're going to start a show about Christopher Tufton and a serious note, very resign. And the Prime Minister who endorse you need to fire you. Yeah? And if you not do that, we're holding. I'm matter of fact, I play something where I'm holding to account. You see, all these things where I do, I just a couple of months ago, I tell you, I'm proud of you. I have to continue, not my word. It's a very powerful, Yes. Not my word, the Prime Minister word. So I'm going to show you. People in 2017, we're going to play something where you hear. Mothers who die in childbirth in Jamaica. We have the lowest, I think, in the Caribbean. Up to when they took out 2016 up to 2017, like 28 by something per 100,000. You see now 2022, I need a 300 dead. Woman childbirth, But yes, still them vote Christopher Tufton as the best performing minister. They tell us that thousands of people are dead in a few months, man. Yeah? Jamaica hospital is like a Nazi camp. Let me start the thing, I'm going to show you. Start the show.
We in lump sum, we a beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in a them and again. None of them boy, we none of them. We alone some rise up the bomber them.
Not a Judas, them a backstabber. I'm my wife and this straight beauty and glamour. No guy can walk to name me with no dagger. Make the heart of Mandela, but the mind of a Zama in the mold like a bull man. We send us the jammer. Lyrically inclined, be a metaphor, so no listen to lyrics line to line. Become a lyrical theater. Put up in everything, they load some boy all in a hater.
Yeah, man, keep it real and it's running, right? Every time for the resignation are tough. And a matter of fact, no, you forget fire. You forget fire. And you don't move nobody, you don't fire nobody. And when people are dead so much, you don't hide it. Yeah? You don't hide it. And then you're praising. I'm not updating and not my word. Update, come here. Remember me at the footage, watch it.
I would ask Tufton if he's hearing those babies crying. That's all I'll ask him. Is he listening and hearing the babies crying and the families crying for those loved ones that they have lost?
Mandeville Mayor and Member of Parliament candidate for Central Manchester, Donovan Mitchell, alongside MP candidate for Southern Manchester, Peter Bunting, at the Mandeville Regional Hospital in Manchester. They're both upset at the statistics released by the Health Ministry, which show a significant increase in the number of pregnant women dying in all three southern parishes.
In 2017, we were the lowest of any region in Jamaica in terms of maternal mortality. That's maternal deaths. By 2022, we are the highest, with a tenfold increase, moving from 23 maternal deaths per 100,000 live births to 273.
The ministry's release actually says
Let me not say that, Kubail. From 23, not 28. 23, 2017, so I didn't get it good 2017, to 273, nearly 300. Yeah, mother, And Tufton come out and blame the mother them right now for them one death. He not take blame. Only himself that come out. You understand? I'm saying one time about the baby them, you know. In a Dr. Fenton Ferguson thing. You see these people them the right, you know. Yeah.
53 maternal deaths per 100,000 live births to 273.
The ministry's release actually says 26.8 pregnant women per 100,000 died in 2017 versus 273 in 2022. For Senator Bunting, such a major spike is alarming and unacceptable, and so he wants equally drastic action taken against the Southern Regional Health Authority Board.
If the board, led by Wayne Chen, and the politically appointed members,
you hear that Wayne Chin, that sound like the Chin, brother. You hear who them put on board?
have any sense of decency, any sense of accountability and good governance, they should immediately hand in their resignation.
I think the Prime Minister of Jamaica should relieve Minister Tufton of his responsibility and relieve the board of the Southern Regional Health Authority and find competent people, because it therefore means that they have not been watching what has been going on.
As for resources, Mr. Bunting insists that should not be a factor in why so many pregnant women are dying in the southern region or the rest of the island, because
the Ministry of Health has been allocated more resources in the budget than any other period in history. 700 billion cannot be accounted for because they've not done the proper.
And that wicked enough people, because them boss, oh, them spend the most money, allocated the most money, but you don't know where the money gone. You don't know where it's spent. People are dead. Remember me a long time I beat them thing, I tell you, a healthy nation is a wealthy nation. A healthy nation is a wealthy nation. We don't have no health system. Zero out. It don't make no sense. I just sit like this and go and play, say that's it. And I'll Andrew do know in glorify. Remember, I'm not my word and not my word. Andrew, remember you tell Christopher Tufton, say I do a great job, you know. And you continue, you know, and you bless him up, you know. I'm at that part, I show the people and remind you. So that's why I'm saying, hold by your word, not my word. Not my word. Yes. Continue.
Has been allocated more resources in the budget than any other period in history. 700 billion cannot be accounted for because they've not done the proper record keeping and accounting for it.
I mean, people want their road, but if you're spending $20 billion on Sparks, spend some on the hospitals, spend some getting the equipment and the things that the people need.
For maternal and child health, the European Union gave $4 billion to upgrade the facilities at particular hospitals, including Mandeville Regional Hospital. They gave it. When we were in office, we signed the agreement to get a grant for $4 billion. And
grant, you know, grant. That's a grant. 4 billion and that chapter.
Subsequently, they got another grant during the COVID time.
Okay.
So they have no excuse to have shortage of ventilators, to have shortage of ICU beds, to have shortage of specialist beds to treat with neonates and for high-risk pregnancies.
Krista Campbell.
See what I talk about? Remember a long time ago, when I do tabloid, I mean, I tell you, say, I'm the worst performing minister. You're still, and I saw them that with Jamaica, they use PR. Shoot the people them with PR and that bad. It's terrible. But you know, when a dark must come to the light and the truth have to be told. Long time I talk to them about these things. The people them have suffer. Can you imagine? In a one part of the island, them have nearly 300 deaths. That means the whole island, how much them have in all? And how much year by year? You move from 23 or 26 for 100,000. And you're gonna nearly 300, 200,000, 400,000. 270 400,000. 400,000. That turn that different from this choke them and them thing there, you know. The people are dead by him. And the ingrown Tony where you're gonna go dead by him. You might think a joke me on this part. Yeah.
TV.
We could play back at the party. Yeah? We could play it back.
And relieve the board of the Southern Regional Health Authority and find competent people, because it therefore means that they have not been watching what has been going on.
As for resources, Mr. Bunting insists that should not be a factor in why so many pregnant women are dying in the southern region or the rest of the island, because
the Ministry of Health has been allocated more resources in the budget than any other period in history. 700 billion cannot be accounted for because they've not done the proper record keeping and accounting for it.
I mean, people want their road, but if you're spending $20 billion on sparks, spend some on the hospitals, spend some getting the equipment and the things that the people need.
For maternal and child health, the European Union gave $4 billion to upgrade the facilities at particular hospitals, including Mandeville Regional Hospital. They gave it, when we were in office, we signed the agreement to get a grant for $4 billion. And subsequently, they got another grant during the COVID time.
Okay.
So they have no excuse to have shortage of ventilators, to have shortage of ICU beds, to have shortage of specialist beds to treat with neonates and for high-risk pregnancies.
Krista Campbell, TVJ News.
This is what we are talking about long time. Right? Now, what them do, I think them distraction. So them come and say, Mark, him have a book and then run out and call and then you see some drunk run out and I find a pitch like them say a dead meat. The dirty thinking now and all of them. Them not good enough. People don't lose their eyes after the fire. Meanwhile, people are dead. Literally are dead. Dead. Baby mother going there for a baby. You know what Tufton released today? He must say the baby mother them at the cards them one death. Him not take blame. Him so disrespectful. Let me show you Andrew Owens, I big him up. When the whole of them thing I want it to go on, can just big him up sincere. Look, hear this. Listen.
Acknowledge the work of Dr. Christopher Tufton in the Ministry of Health. Last thing I want to talk about. You have been such a good audience. I want to acknowledge the work of Dr. Christopher Tufton in the Ministry of Health.
You know what I said? Is that evil Prime Minister? And let me tell you this. So even come and acknowledge him. This will be a very evil Prime Minister for even acknowledge him. You understand? This will be a very evil Prime Minister. Yeah? Them acknowledge him and say him a number one. Big back. Let me tell you something, people. Take it from me. Well, I don't know why I watch me now and I watch it later. You can't deal with people like this. You know, deal with less and the less fortunate and stepping at people think about them get a job for work. And you kill out what people, them our people them are killing them. They are bad slave descendants, you know. I know the foolishness, you know. With no boy and like, hey, me can't be pet not here, you know why? People like them. They are no government. They ain't government. You know what I want because cabinet are get briefing. So even 2022 or 2024, you know the amount of people are dead in this. You understand? Amount of baby mothers that perish. You know, do nothing to it. Plus the amount of them that perish in the pandemic. The amount of people you get knocked down on road, they go to say, Tony, the amount of people are dead with choke and everything, and the man are acknowledging. So the Prime Minister equally blaming him because the about start putting him there. Don't go that, he acknowledge the Nazi, I cannot see camp because this person and Nazi camp. Not acknowledge it. And can't say I'm not acknowledge him. He said that's the other day, I'm going to play it back. For the work when I'm doing a ministry, but people that sit on the dark. So. Not my word, listen. From the Prime Minister mouth himself. That's why I like have this, I can't dissect it, And then when you see me, my brain chip sometimes, I them chip off my brain, If you know, say, you have some people where you use them like you say, hey, them can't read them, them not understand them dumb. Them coming like some donkey, but I step on them, but we wear clocks. Make them wipe off all the clocks, them man are not man, yeah man, them, yeah. Give them 5 grand, give them a food, yeah man, give them a goat, yeah man, we have them head, we can't lose. Yeah, straighten that. I mean, that's I mean the wilderness, they have taken on them things are evil. And look how we are doing this, Yeah, you understand? No, everybody are dead. Everybody are dead, but them don't know. This or no. You're supposed to come in by a woman are dead. So me attack for the poor, it's best poor and needy. So you see when them remember these people are caring. And who vote for them don't understand. So like them I pick up and say you're JLP. So I can make you have a baby and I can get good treatment. Them just deal with you on the poor side. When you reach a good, you can't spend your own money. You understand? So me have to stand up me. Them things are evil though. I Tufton charge for genocide to backside. Genocide is Genocide coming out of farm. Yeah, genocide. And here the Prime Minister just took on him mouth and me said, yeah, where I tell him the other day, hear this.
I want to acknowledge the work of Dr. Christopher Tufton in the Ministry of Health.
So you tell me now, which work him do in the Ministry of Health? Remember next one, I tell him, say, the good work what I do. Me have them, can I have the video of them? And them I show me off. When you see me nice and sitting and relax myself, them things I show me off. You understand? Them politically aligned, man. That's his bully and all of them. Politically aligned. But the poor people are suffer. Now when I talk about poor people, you notice I do not part up the place because of the big boys, our brother and sister and daughters and son and nephew and nieces and cousins and them are suffer. Our granny and grandfather and mother and father, them are suffer. Can't do a better poor thing. Them more look at food, hungry, gas up and all kind of things. And this is how them get. These are the thanks for them getting. The man forget fired man. And I only this. I play it, I make you hear yourself. You acknowledge the work what I do is not no work, zero work, what kill off for people there. And I take blame. You might be the worst performing minister. When you get me now. Just watch all of my work from town when you see what I want. Yeah? Yeah, man, you see it.
I want to acknowledge the work of Dr. Christopher Tufton in the Ministry of Health.
Watch him. I feel proud for do this anyway in our work. I get paid for work when I do. Me that feel guilty, man. Andrew know not about him, Him just come and then do PR. The man a PR, man. And say things will sound good to the people, them and then blow and make a bag of noise. But in the same day, people are dead. But then they're not going to look at this people. Eh? And now with that, hear this now. Hear this. Not over that. Let me see how which one this. Let me see this.
Jamaicans believe Health Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton is the best performing minister in the government. He has consistently been so rated.
So, although the people that are dead, when they are consistently being so rated, although so much baby mother never yet in the history of Jamaica, although they spend the most money in the history of Jamaica. You never have so much mother are dead in a childbirth in the history of Jamaica. Never. In the 20th, 300 told, in the 20th, nearly 300. 24. It can't be, and that's just one part. But about one, because them have different parts. There's certain regional, that right? Them, I think it's putting at 2 or 3, right? Enough people that dead, in a childbirth, and him come out and not send up to the nation, them not tell the nation. Them have to edit and then put it out there for you know these things. Yeah. So much money go left, right, and center, people. It's a joke. Andrew, you know why? You know nothing from Andrew Onis to care what he must say. Me telling cut up land, him want cut up land no. You know what? Yo, better nobody bring that to nobody, boy. Boy, you tell me. By the way, let me show you that stupid. If you make him go in a sentence and I'm going to helmet. When I don't have no license, no insurance, I don't have no driver's no license, driver's license. I have insurance. Phone bike, man, no helmet. That not stop them from the police, take it and vote him and look. If they come and say, you know what, we have the license and pay it phone. When you can go get on the license, take it. Make up pay the insurance, no. You might go on a helmet. And that are not even a full helmet. Can't save them. You say them use pound all the time. Stop let them use it. Them things are wicked. You not found to lose no mother, when you lose no baby mother then, when you lose all kind of auntie, you understand cousin sister in this cap. Remember each of them were dead. As somebody is a mom, their wife to you know, mom, yeah. Most of the time the kids they might have said, but then the mom, yeah, the sister, the daughter, auntie, or something. I have some young grandmother now. Yeah. Enough money unaccounted for, man. Yeah. Yeah, man, you're right, Philip. But no, but we have to burn them things, you know, we have to hold them accountable and money. Because this one. But yeah, the ratings so I'm big mama them now, my number one. So if you don't listen to them and believe in them, you don't run out and believe. Come in, people. When them are the best performing, I say, when perform with what, mom? Go a country, go to your man. I say, come for buy drugs. I dep on TV, and dep we are building brand new hospital, and none of it. 8 years now, none of it. And about the hospital, let me tell you something. About the health care. You can have a thing named field hospital. And you could have a clinic. And it have everything in it, and it do better work than what you see around in a KPH. Because under the building make one, you have no far one in a field hospital. So it's not a strong building, you know, like I could have built something that field hospital. Them take it up and move. Them do operation, then them save life. Field hospital. So I better you have field hospital, but and you have all the equipment and full staff and everything working more than you have big dirty thinking building. But big dirty and rusted water run through it, travelers. You go there with the near in front and come out back. You think say go here overnight, a travelers step and you buy it here, you know. Yes. Yes. Yeah. To the ladies, don't use near because you know, so yes. The reason, yeah. Yes. Same? Yes. And you come even if you use it, you think it's a bomb 12 big so pay a crab loss. Because that chin crab loss, roach, rat, and them food up in the plate. They not get my bed neither, you know. If you bleed out, you bleed out. You know, nobody for really look for you. You did and you suffer. So if you leave it out as strong as strong, you're gonna go dead. And you recover you feel strong. And then you give them man your big ratings. Whatever one now, what show up for me I say no, you know. So we have to buy a long time in no take nothing at all, right? And when America now come and say this, remember, you know, the pandemic and a pandemic we can get travel through, you know. It's the first time in the history. Can you imagine You have the most money I spend in the history of Jamaica. But you not spend none down there. None. None. Eh? Deceiver. And then the Prime Minister rated him as #1. Then hear this now. Then Green Dot poll say consistent rating as #1, best performer. From up on TV. If you don't come and chat, if you chat on that performance, that you know. Nice. Yeah.
A plurality of Jamaicans believe Health Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton is the best performing minister in the government. He has consistently been so rated. That's according to the findings of the latest nationwide Blue Dot polls powered by Total Tools conducted.
Get outside. Go outside. This how them propaganda machine. Who them talk to? One talk to two friends and write it down. But if them talk to nobody, because most of the time they want to make up their own team. And then broadcast that. And if you run with that and believe in this shit, then the thing won't better. If you call the thing out to what it is, you know. So if them did not do good, me, they don't come and show you, I tell them video, come and show you, say, yeah, them are going good, man. Me not go around that. Not me that, me not go around it. When you not going good, I mean, know people life in around it. And they will not do PR on people life, we not respect them. When they shouldn't even be politicians into our prison. Then for our prison. Understand? Then for our prison. Look now, we thought that's a no. Yeah. Entire day. Go to one of the which hospital that Cheryl. That we have to mean if you go medical, if you Jamaica, you go medical associate, they may want to enough cut you know. But you have to have your money and carry my just charge your money. We go through a lot of things, you know, so I know. I was in the hospital. I don't know, you know. Yes. One day, me did the same pass. Somebody that said they don't want this, but me did the same pass. So me soon be fine out. All these things are seen. If you have so much mother come and give birth, you know what of them that mean much. You know what of them are far now the kids them where they cannot the child might have survived, but them mother are most likely them have kids before. Gone one. No good treatment, bleed out and all kind of things. That a baby, them force you when them have a C-section, them to do all kind of things, you know? Yeah. You understand? It's bad. It's bad, man. Right. I'm gonna play this.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Midday News. Here's what we have in the bulletin. Health Minister says U.S. medical travel advisory and negative light on the country's health sector. Warning about the U.S. advisory warning travelers about the poor state of the country's public health care system. As you'll hear in this report.
So, somebody argue, they're the best. They're the best, you know. That means they never started nothing like that, something. But me showing you one of them things already, you know. Showing you, know. Tired now, man. Yeah, man. Don't make them come and cope on the stage and tell you no more shit. Have to stop. This have to stop. Pick it. Man, them evil. Man, them a promote themselves like a brand. Yeah, to trick the people, them and con them. Buy vote and do all kind of things. You know, if you see that perfect to rock, hey. They're not doing it, brother. They're not doing it for the poor.
The minister is renewing his call for the implementation of tax, which he believes can help to fix the problem.
The healthcare ministry says the recent U.S. travel advisory has created a negative impact on the country's health system on the international scene. The advisory issued on Tuesday urged U.S. citizens to reconsider travel to Jamaica due to crime and medical services. Americans were told that emergency services and hospital care vary throughout Jamaica, and response times and quality of care may vary from U.S. standards. The U.S. government says public hospitals in Jamaica are under-resourced and cannot always provide high-level or specialized care. Health Minister Dr. Chris Tufton says the issues in the health sector cannot be looked at in a silo.
The issue is a lot more complex than it appears in a release or an advisory.
It is.
The solution can't be that we must do more. The solution has to recognize why there is an inadequacy to the extent that there is.
The solution must recognize. Remember, I spend the most money I will know it then. Him can't say we can't do more because them never did do nothing. Him say can't be. We need to do more. We didn't have the machine. That means him not do it then. Because him can't say the solution can't be that. CT scan not work. This not work. We don't have that. We don't have this. We don't have that. And him say can't be. We have to do more. That means none of them not fix and none of them not buy them. People that left, right, and center. More than our gunshot. Yeah, man.
And how collaboration between public, private, and indeed between jurisdictions can address that inadequacy. And it holds true for Jamaica as it does for many other small island states within the region, and indeed even some of the larger countries.
And again, an appeal for a health insurance tax for all visitors to the island.
It is not unusual. It occurs in other jurisdictions like in Europe, where that tax is required. And if that were in place, maybe we could have more.
So you use back the word more. Maybe we could have more. He said that what done more can be the solution. But yeah, you know, maybe we could have more what? Yeah.
We could have a more efficient response, because
so all you say the more it can do more, when you come back and say we have more efficient response, it costs more. But some money going on away. Just the same word. So I'm not up himself or not in my answers. He might say that I mean more and it mean this and it mean that mean nothing. No matter can be a donkey too. You understand? Let me tell me read the release. So Chuck the advisor will come out and knock him. Right? Or this I open the wheel. I don't want to open the wheel. No, I don't want to open it. No, I open it on it. Alright. No, that's this one. I see it, so I don't want to open it on. Alright. You want to touch it. I will go outside Tufton. So that's the failure. I'm done with him. You know, I just prove something never did wrong, you know. So them have a release. So the PMP condemned the health minister of blaming mothers for their own death. Look here. The man are blaming mother for their own death now, people. Kingston, Jamaica, June 22nd, 2024. So the minister, you know, it's a dad's attack, right? You know this? Oh, this is Denise Daily. Alright, so the minister, what's this? So Denise Daily. Minister of Gender Affairs, Person with Disability, Inclusion, Ministerial. Shaka upon the illness that this Minister Tufton, yeah, to retract his comments. And I tell you, so the mother who dead, look here, who give birth, are to be blamed for their own death. It's how that man out of that, you know. I never want to go through this, because I want to get mad. I want to calm down, make that reason with the people. This is how I blame everybody. Not him. Come and tell us them sick. And then come in with a little sickness test and yes, one, you know, and then should have come in earlier, we, you know, no space, not time. Anyway, when I come with a foolishness, the ventilator argument of straight foolishness, every time the man come out to something else. The hospital of Jamaica commit genocide and the water tough down. Sinful move. This make you think about really politics this hour. What the man them really do? They not love the people them. That's why I have to leave out of Babylon. Leave out of Babylon. Yeah, I can't do. No, do nothing for the poor. Let's see, I can't just stop them. You know, they might pressure the poor. You know, they might pressure the poor too much. Can't deal with this anymore. See? They can't deal with it no more. Turn off it up the heat pan them. And on people to stop follow them. Stop make them tell them the lies and the bag of garbage and do what they do. It not work. Just not work. Just tell them stop that no man. You don't know night man. Food sisters. You can have a travel advice if you come tell us the man of the garbage. Before you say man of the garbage. Uno people. Right? The man have one of the garbage and do no bad. And come like uno no see it. And joke is some more than joke. You understand? Yeah man. Some more than joke. Not true. The man and them bad and that COVID. Baby mother them are dead left, right and center. And he not give no talking. I'm going to come out and say like 3,700 dead in a COVID. Them a matter of fact them print it and not come out from town. It double it more than that. 7,000 again in a COVID. The people them are suffering. They must suffer money. But that them for wake up to you know. Them for wake up and stop the foolishness too. Yeah. Stop follow up and joke. And we spend the most money. We do this, the whole of these are PR. Yeah. Never play this.
Jamaica Diaspora Crime Intervention and Prevention Task Force, in association with the Global Jamaican Diaspora Council, presents on the 26th of July 2024 Jamaicans and Friends of Jamaica. Join us in conference as we speak against corruption, crime, poverty, failed healthcare, poor education, and injustice in Jamaica. This takes place on the 26th of July at 1320 Ellesmere Road, Ontario, Canada. This conference starts 3 till 10 p.m. Guest speakers on the day: Wayne Lonesome, Will Rattigan, Mystic Sensation, Herb Nelson Jr., Aromatic, Sister Maria, Jamaican Carlos, Dr. Rupert Francis, Jeffrey Tavares, and more. This is going to be a very important event for all Jamaicans and friends of Jamaica. Don't miss this event. If you care about our country, Jamaicans in the diaspora, we can make a difference.
Remember, you know, we have to make the difference, you know, and no joke. Because it's so sad that, you know, so much thing are going on, and the man never even make a report to it. It's that them have the country, they never even give a run up on that too much this and that. You know, like a real health minister that give by year. It starts from the incubator and then you hear some other little things and then you hear about it and then them let go some things and then here we go. You know about it. You know about them things anyway now. But you want them come say it to you. Come here and tell you how much people are dead from stroke at 2,400. That's terrible. You might read doctor working on the system. See? Yeah, man. Man, them too terrible, man. Hear this.
For an online magazine aiming to captivate and empower, look no further than Daisy Magazine. Daisy Magazine is the leading online publication in the US. Subscribe to Daisy Magazine, the digital subscription publication. Subscribe at www.magster.com. facebook.com/p/daisy. Subscribe to the leading online publication, Daisy Magazine.
I can tell you who me not blame for him. Me not blame the nurse and the doctor for not tough town, you know. When them not have nothing for work. Because when you have on a white, your white clothes as a nurse with bare hand, what you gonna do? You can't do not much. Me not blame them. Yeah. Yeah. No, sir. No, Patrice, you know, say, my thing, let me tell you something. Firm out, no, say, they must say, no, I'm putting me in. Yes. The man and I, me not pay nobody. Can't come here, my cloud. Not pay nobody. Yeah, man. I mean, not come here, people, but I'm not going to them crowd. Yeah, I'm not going to people crowd. I want to firm out one. So, man. Yeah, man. Be good. They are far to that, you know. My plan for unexpected. I'm in a business, you know. Me not care. You understand? So, you know, so be good. That's fine. I don't care. I care. Zero. You understand? Yes. So, you know, for as long as, you know, coming on my way, I'm good. Now, going on nobody crowd. Don't put me. See, you know what this we are talking about? See, Andrea, you know, and that's the man where mash up Jamaica, you know, and here, you know. Yeah. Andrew himself. Play him. I'm play him.
I want to acknowledge the work of Dr. Christopher Tufton in the Ministry of Health.
The work. Yeah, man. Watch it. I hear the people them now. It's a work. It's a goddamn shit. Well, Tufton. But I could not tell you straight. You need to step down. You should get fired. But Andrew now come in with a different thing. Richard, as I get fired, Andrew not said that at the end. So the 6 putting them in. But instead of them come now and say, I'm going to uphold law and, you know, principle and morals and you don't do that in the business, you know, answer yet. So you have them want it 2 ways. Now works again, never. Yeah. And tough tongue, them blame the people, them, you know. Yeah. Right? Make it so bad. Them blame the people, them. This bad. A matter of fact, it's over bad. It's terrible. Blaming the people, them terrible. And that's how I go. Of course. See? They say, come wake up from early, you know, I say, I go, hold back, I could not, that we can get up to later, you know? Yes. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. God not sleep, man, them good. But I couldn't go well or not before me come go and buy that song. I feel it phoning at people. So much people, you know, last and that tough tongue and we want to audit for how much people die at the hospital overall and every year and total them up. But you forget fired. Health Minister Tufton forget fired, must get fired. You understand? But Andrew, I big him up. Not my word and Andrew, sit there.
To acknowledge the work of Dr. Christopher Tufton in the Ministry of Health.
Okay. And all this when I'm talking, it was just PLI. Yeah. Yeah, yes. Well, you can't carry, you know, where film business got to do. Yeah, man. You see me, I say? Yeah, man. Hey, I want big up. Hey, man, that's something, you know. That's something right now. That's something too, you know. Hear this now. This man make me shake up the whole of Buff Beer now. Buff Beer people, we know not talk right now. What I want to talk, I say, yeah, man, that we don't shake up the place. We soon go talk about that. But maybe just big up, remember, I have the eagle, you know, my eagle, I watch you not talk same way, and see me soon talk about that. But, me just big up one, big up. Yeah. You mean, sis? But my foot can full of some things, eh? Hey, the man and I will understand easy now, Joe. I worry, boy, I know. Yeah, we have to go. You can't get this. It don't make sense. It don't make sense. You get no more of the troll them and say, why them computer, them this and that, and them bad and them post. Waste some money. You have to be knowledgeable, man. Yes. And it don't make sense and put out lies. They might get counteract. You see, yeah, germs to kill one out with something with Ian Eels. Where him like him answer and make my career athlete foot. But when I run out with that, why when I run out with that? When I run out with that, I'll say, oh, we want accountability. Before my big up, you want me to show you something I want to do? I want to forget. I want to have short memories. Right. So look one way Ian Eels to run out with. Because I just back him on my car. You know. Look what Ian. Yeah, look what Ian Eels do. And I'm going to show you something. I'm going to teach you something. I'll show you something, right? I'll remind you something. Right. I'll remind you this, right? I'm draw it. And tell me if I see the same thing this way Ian Eels do. Let me just try it up for you. And G2 germs to kill one out. For what? All right. Look here. Not teaching you something, because sometimes I don't know. When I before no run out and think out of that thing and I make an just remember everything. You see, someone want to just expose yourself too much, you know, man. Look here. Watch this. You can't see it good. When you can't see it good, people. Let me say when you can't see it good. You want to see it good. All right, hold on. Let me take a bit off of my screen. Hold on. Start on the screen. Look on this, people.
The following is a paid announcement by the JLP.
Check my performance as Minister of Local Government.
When you were a minister in charge of the National Solid Waste, $2 billion went down the drain. You could have stopped it, and you never did.
Check my performance as Minister of Tourism.
When you were Minister of Tourism, why did you allow the slackness that went on at the Jamaica Tourist Board?
Yeah, there. He might go say the slackness, you know, he not say nothing, you know. But this is what him do. But anyway, we just pray to show them because Ian Eels thing, me say G2K, G germs to kill one out. Look here.
They're treating government money as if it was their personal money.
I'm not telling you which money, you know, personal money. Listen.
I will not be dragged into your little lying, dirty, slimy trick.
And when I, Audley Shaw, asked you to explain yourself, you went to Crossroad and said,
don't draw my tongue. I don't trouble this girl because I don't afraid of no man, no girl, nowhere.
Sister P, you can't manage the Prime Minister work.
Jamaica need a change now.
The proceeding.
Okay. So I forgot that already, don't it? So this is where Unaminian used to do, right? Yeah. So that's how Unaminian used to do. So what difference with Ian Eels now? Answer at beat foot. Eh? Yeah. Why? Tell me now. So you know, G2 nasty thinking, you know. Yeah, because Ian Eels and him price up to what that? Him price up what that? No abuse and no one of them that no uno same and G2K and the JLP. No price up Mama P there, man. Put in on yourself like a phone. And by the way, when the editor show like she vulgar and she dangerous and that to the youth and overpower people. Try it again. On a piece of shit, you know. Try it again. Man of the wilderness is here. Now only to account. And to tell me if I do it by the way. Stop being people, Andrew. So I know no style and no pattern. So when I run up on Ian Hill, sir, they say Ian Hill splice up athlete food, catbird, finna what's your name, and when you investigate that on a piece of shit to know. You saw them big and fool. So when Charlie do that, about him not just do this, you know, he use it in an election and pay feet and it's a broadcasting thing. So yeah, you could use him and broadcast it too. Eh? When fit one foot, it fit the other foot, but good for the goose, good for the gander on a piece of shit. You live in a glass house, don't show stone a piece of shit. Eh? Them have big dirty thinking, nasty big mama, and big nasty thinking, germs to kill. Always have a know, in a press release. Wanna go with that? Eh? Yeah. You see me, I say, wanna go with that? See? You don't do that. So when you do that, now we don't shoot back some things by you and say, oh, so now come with a one-sided thing, you know, fuck it, on the food, who no create that? Yeah? And when I saw say to you, and they play, don't draw my tongue, not my words, let them create it. Say, Ian, let's go do the same thing with that eat foot. When I run go, say, eat foot. I'm a matter of fact, say, yeah, you piece of shit, that eat foot. Yes. That eat foot, show yourself. See the foot there with that eat, see that? No, see, not eat foot this. You don't go sit down here, man. Eh? Not eat foot that. What happened to them, man? I want them to run out, come tell me so now, man. Eh? Yeah, man. So I decided do this, you know. And if you see, man, make a mark, we are eat food. What that to be some about investigate and blah, 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 blah. When I say, when for that shit, what happen? When you use that for campaign with Sister P. Remember, you know, when you say something, if you have elephant memory, so you know what you say. What we are right to now, we write thousands at you. Thousands. Not 100,000. But we know, you know, we write that tune because you write the storyline, you know, not something where you go and then chase woman and, you know, real get to you. Yeah. And do some things when I read tune and tap some little things like I drop up and create. Real get to you to yourself. Then they're not tune. You know, some people tune and not tune. And then artists and like those artists. Yeah. Yeah, man. Them do 1,000 times, more than 1,000, like 1,000,000 times worse. Yes. So you see that, but Ian Earls on him splice up the way I run, go. Splice what? Go, man. Andrew, I bet I get to your G2K, because them no good, none at all. I'll be a crap them go on with him. I just big up my brethren there. I just big up my brethren brother there, man. Sample Iron, Water Lane. You know you're Earth Strong, right? Yeah, man. You know, big up your little brother Bongo crying, but I big you up to like I and I. You know you watch me still. Big up the whole of Clarendon. The whole of Clarendon. I'm at the whole Jamaica. Big up the whole saying, yeah, man. You see me I say? Then Sample Iron. Bad chef, go and be a thing. You know, the man in the wilderness, a salute here. Big up your Earth Strong. Saying, Lion, roar. What you mean, Lion? Yeah, sir, man. Yeah, what you mean? What you mean, down in a beer, same plate, megawatt, you know, hey. But me say it, you know, you see, you just knock it. Sample Lion. Hey, the one of them line and town, the whole place, Gravel Hill. More lands, the whole place, you know, give me a bit. Yeah, the whole place, hey. Where you talk, man, that's why I'm going to big up, what you say, big up, we're going to big up, hey. Big him up, big up the whole place, yeah? Yeah, man. Yeah, I'll play it right away now. But I'll play it for you. I'm not Mr. Your tune that, you know? Yeah, Mr. Your tune. Yeah, man, so, Me know say up above base shake up this morning like an earthquake. So when you hear me talking and showing them what I want and thing. Yes, me know sir, that I want up there, you know. Yeah, man. And everybody talk about it, you know. Yeah, man. I'm earthquake up the place. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So some people are cause all kind of cloth up there too, you know, some cloth. When me not me eagle hear some cloth that them never hear before up there, you know. You understand? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, boy, yeah, man, the people in my time put that play class up there. Yeah, the people, above there, people, no good, man. The people that say, I want to come from, man, I know so much thing. Eh? People that tell, no time for themselves, man, no good, man. Above there, people, no nice. Yeah, man. You see? The people, them wake up this morning to me, I show them all the things set and wine and like, you know. It's not them, so. I tell you, now this now you want to know. Now this one, man. Remember at the eagle for my chef, man. Remember eagle sick fat. You we up and assist you and can pick up some things, you know. Eagle, man. We are say, man, eagle. Sliders. Yeah, man. Eagle fly down and pick him, you know. Your worries, you know. See? Yeah, man. So me know say it wake up to the not too. You know, I wonder how me know so much thing. Yeah, man. Them remember say me had the win with the eagle, so no worry yourself, man. No good, man. Eagle there, man. Eh? But say when I look out for me, the side down most of the time. Most of the time, the side down. No worry yourself, man. No good, man. I'm there in every parish to buy them. I'm just move. I mean, let's say the Prime Minister too, you know. But didn't realize. I realize. Me the side of them. The Jamaica. I remember me not do tablet. Me the side of them. Yeah. They win. Yeah, me the side of the commission and Google to and all of them. Me the side of them and practice bully and them. Me the side of them. I mean, remember me not do tablet. And you come tell me the side of them. Me the side of them. See? Again, and all of them. Me the side of them. Yes. Yeah, man. Yeah, see? Yeah, man. So that's circle, man. You know, you have to keep it real. The greatest thing people in there can keep it real. And when me talk, me just want to talk, I want to show them something. I show them say, hey, that man not a villainist. This I just step me see here, you know. Yeah, man. That's why I'm telling myself I better want to keep far away. You know, don't come to me. Me can see and hear your plan and see your plan. And remember me, the man the 40 years other people. So you have to look up. And I said, maybe run go over this, you know, them in a wait for you, man. Yeah, man. May run come back up in a bull. I said, yeah, son. Yeah, man. Maybe this side I want you know. Yeah, man. Great sitting, you know. Yeah, man. No, man, when I play, remember, say, yeah, you play my tune. The YouTube can't tell nothing to. You know, we have a catalog of 2 minutes and play them can't tell nothing to me. Yeah. See, 2 you know, so them, you know. Yes. See? Yeah, man. So the win, I don't want to play it, but you know it already. So this is the win, man. You know, it cannot do no some. You know, but the win, no work on there, you know. Yeah, you know, see the last thing with them, you know, see the other one here to all and they too late to my man. And I said, man, come on, pin, man. You see, now, tippers and anything you come for the captain, man. You see, the road I direct traffic, man. When I have the thing last year, November, man. You can't say, you know, see, the road down about the right and gas. Remember, I'm more apart, I came around, man. Right side of me, in the office, me. Sometimes, man, I'm officer, I'm the right there, so listening. I mean, we just take the notes and my dockets and have them till when I feel like release them. Mm-hmm. That's what I go. Yeah, that's why I have too much dockets. My dockets to me. Yeah, man. Yeah? The paid one, yes, man. That's why. Yeah, man. Lyrically inclined. So if I keep it real, you know, so every time they move, you see, every time they move and them going a wow and I'm going on to this thing. Me did it too, you know. If they put on a pack, me did it, but me just not name them food. If them say, bro, me here, kind of thing me here, me not repeating. Especially when I one-on-one, like we and them, and then they can just share with it, like me and like one of the files, them, and then annex come and me can't say nothing. I share with it. I remember me, them can't see me, you know, more like me invisible because I'm the win. So they may blame other people, you know. Yeah? Yeah, man, they may blame other people, so I can't see certain things. But I don't like, me no bigger that. Hey, me not let you not hear, tell them. Me not let you not hear. Me not tell them, me not let you not hear. Let go something and never them like thief, man. Never tell them behave themselves. When the tabloid, don't need to. See? We don't need to. We keep it with around here. Never play lyrically in time because yeah man, you know say when you get the two requests, you have to play it, you know. Listen lyrics. No one know about
when I want to hear some bad lyrics, come check my man. Yeah man, alone some of the veteran. Yeah, me Chris. Hear this. Let me tell you this. When I talk nothing without meaning, you know. I know some this, me Chris. Oh, me? A lyrical specialist. When I listen Gugu Yaga, leave that to some baby, yes, some Gugu Gaga. And guy where you drink when walk when and not stack. I mean, not just, not a Judas, them a backstabber. I'm my wife, and this straight beauty and glamour. No guy can walk to name me with no dagger. Me have the heart of Mandela, but the mind of a Zama in the mold. Like a bull man, we send us the jammer. Lyrically inclined, be a metaphor, so no listen to lyrics line to line. Become a lyrical fighter, put up in everything, they want some boy all in a hater. Lyrically inclined, be a metaphor, so no listen to lyrics line to line. Become a lyrical fighter, put up in everything, they want some boy all in a hater. Original 40 said no, we not take rough up the cock. From the other day, them face them a tough up like the tree little pig. And the old fire off up if them flip like a fool and leave them get crushed up better. Shut your beat, not speak, you better hush up. Street furniture's everything's I get dust up. Limbs are up, everything's up.
Let me tell them, so they must enough up, you know. Hey, I'm put up my tune there. Hey, Patches. Hey, yeah, them are off up like the chili pig and the cool fire off up. Anything flip like fool and leave them get crushed up. Never get your loan, sir.
When I want to hear some bad lyrics, come check my man. Yeah, man, alone, some of the veteran. Yeah, me Chris. Hear this. Let me tell you this. When I talk nothing without meaning, you know. I know some this, me Chris. Oh, me? A lyrical specialist. When I listen Gugu Yaga, leave that to some baby, yes, some Gugu Gaga. And guy where you drink when walk when and not stack. I mean, not just, not a Judas, them a backstabber. I'm my wife, and this straight beauty and glamour. No guy can walk to name me with no dagger. Me have the heart of Mandela, but the mind of a Zama in the mold. Like a bull man, we send us the jammer. Lyrically inclined, be a metaphor, so no listen to lyrics line to line. Become a lyrical fighter, put up in everything, they want some boy all in a hater. Lyrically inclined, be a metaphor, so no listen to lyrics line to line. Become a lyrical fighter, put up in everything, they want some boy all in a hater. Original 40 said no, we not take rough up the cock. From the other day, them face them a tough up like the tree little pig and the old fire off up if them flip like a fool and leave them get crushed up better. Shut your beat, not speak, you better hush up. Street furniture's everything's I get dust up. Limbs and shove, everything's I get brush up. When you see original Eastman, you must enough fuck away. Lyrically inclined, be a metaphor, so no listen to lyrics line to line. Become a lyrical fighter, put up in everything, they want some boy all in a hater. Lyrically inclined, be a metaphor, so no listen to lyrics line to line. Become a lyrical fighter, put up in everything, they want some boy all in a hater. Original 40 say no, we not take telling, send message to who we no care what who send him. Troublemaker in a school, that's why we expel him. If we send I start to come circle we dwelling. I start come same way them get shelling. Evidence get up and those creatures compelling. Posing like a big tree, we use sparlax and spelling. When you see original 40s, you should know mail him, cause we lyrically inclined. Be a metaphor, so no listen to lyrics line to line. Because we lyrical theater. Put up any rhythm, they loan some boy all in a hater. Lyrically inclined. Be a metaphor, so no listen to lyrics line to line. Because we lyrical theater. Put up any rhythm, they loan some boy all in a hater. Lyrically specialist, when no listen bugo yaga, leave that to some baby, yes, some bugo gaga. And guy where you drink one walk on and a stacker. We not just, not a Judas, them a backstabber. I'm my wife, anti-straight beauty and glamour. No guy can walk to near me with the dagger. Make the heart of Mandela, but the mind of us a man in the mold. Like a bullman, we send us a jamaica way. Lyrically inclined, be a metaphor, so no listen to lyrics line to line. Because we lyrical theater. Put up in the rhythm, they loan some boy all in a hater.
Yes, daddy. It's a patriot. Yeah, man, lyrically inclined, man. Keep it on every time, man. Yeah, lyrically fit. Lyrically fit. What happened to them? You see? If you listen lyrics, man, line to line. And by the way, I know those lyrically inclined, but any other tune you listen lyrics, you know, I'm going to jar it out of books. Okay, can't follow in a Jamaica term, but a man, so me get a number one. Pay all of them, you know, producer by number one. We number one song go up on you over the years. So you hear it 10 years ago, we hear it the next 10 or 20, like Bob Marley. Then we're at 43 now. And when you hear him sing, like you just hear it, don't it? Yeah, yeah, man. When you hear him sing, just like you just hear it, don't it? Yeah, man. See? So the song was before that. See? So nothing under 43 must older than that. Some of them are more than half a century. And you hear the song them like just play. Dennis Brown, half a century more. You know, Tootsie Bird, more than half a century. See? And when you hear the tune, them you say, yeah, real tune. Some of that thing, garbage. And when I start out them man, they never used to get paid. Sometimes you get a party. But you help build, you know, you cornerstone, you help build a thing and other man are there and build it and them things. So them man, them salute them. I have enough man pass up. Enough man pass sound system back at the day, you know. Work harder than enough man will go up and work. I never work hard. Never work hard. Because them have to leave sound box and go out every country and punch up back. Every truck turn over ready to kill you, you know. Yes. I not get paid for them work, you know. I never transition to, you know, come DJ. Come sing for record. So them are sound artists, but they never get to go vice. But them play them do a bigger contribution than enough man per record. And they have some little fool say, hey, them money no bro, so them money them are shit. Whenever people like us are them people that they have no, they know. You know, they don't have the music for love. No way at all, they know no man of them stink and full of shit. Them to do it. And if you sit down and you think a joke, sit down and interview them have to go in a book and look up something to tell you. Now, can't tell you like, oh, me I sit down and I can't tell you your card, but man, I say, yeah, man, because our thing what we did have that and that and that and this and that happened that time and that and that, and you can go check it. Can't do it. Because them don't in the business. Yes. You understand? Yeah, man. So you use stuff and lift it up and do it. So you pay your dues, we call it. So that's why we are not show respect to that. And you have some people shit up, piece of shit now, come up and want force up and size up. And when them man not do record, but true to them work, make the thing do other man will work, and never get a cent out of the business. And I come in go build label from the years and do something because I said, I don't want to catch the same thing. I have to go this. So I can't show more destiny because I still not about to people. But the work coming to them, no, listen. If you ask more, you go ask some of the big man, them like Bossy Clark and some of the big man, them. I was dead enough. Go ask some of the big man and them tell you, say, yo, you see him right there, right there. So, and for the big man, them, for the musician, them tell you the kind of work coming to. them know for them part of next man. So you have to do that behind the music and then you don't know the contribution of money. It's there, documented. So I want some guy come, fight up with me and go like, them are in my site, them an artist, them a shit. Boy, I'm not bigger than me, none. Care for the world know we, Said, but the work what we do was size it up. Not for let's go on a mic and say, too fuckery. And then say, and then no. But look on the work, because you have some man with some real work in an idea. Real work. Whether you arrange and you produce, and you arrange up the one of them within your brother. Some of them never do it yet. You go on a mic and see some fuckery. And I said, them big. Shit. Never write a tune to themselves, get garbage. Never write some other people garbage, never produce them, never shoot a video for themselves. Like, instead of man shoot it, you shoot the video and edit it. Release it and them thing, arrange it and them thing, Are you do the studio work of I so much, man? Them not so skilled. And the man not for you. A giant in the big field, everything. You can't enough up a giant. If you know on yourself, but do no facts take, man. Them stink, man. And for that shit. So the man in the wilderness, not fight me. I'm going to can't stand up and say, me don't have to enter, but more, man. The real giant, them away and the real giant them far enough for man. You understand? So you can't fight with both nothing, man. Put on through the cook. Sure, now put on through the cook. Things that you're fighting. No, man, that man I will say, you fight man I will. But what? If you have respect, man. Man, I stand up tall, Saying, we have to prove. There's a thing we just a part time, don't it? I create our music, now we're good, man. And you think more talk can do something and do what you do? You can't, right? Yeah? So because you're part to know themselves and good, man. And don't exalt, man. Don't do it. You understand? But know the thing, because sometimes I read them and I read about what you're doing. Because them are shit, When you sit down and make something and talk, hey, you know what's booking on me alone? You know what's book? Some people look on the job and I say, yo, I'm up here, can make some food out of me. We like resist things, But some people say, no, but you know, for the man, them going home, you have some things the way you have to go reveal and chat to me, Of course. The time I feel like to, But it's a good idea because you have to leave back things to generation, Somebody make can't do it, them I tell a lie. Never. You know what is that's why I know. You have some footage where Jim, some man will go home. Some people say them artists never see them money. I can tell you this. If you ask some people, some man are sing and we play the word of the song them for you. Then there, it says the cover version, who sing it first, when it's sing, when it release or not. What kind of song are this? Them just turn up and down. And if, people like America seize them song, some of them now have no career. And if you listen to the lyrics when them come with, them what's up for that shit. You know what's not true? Yes. Song I grew up on you over the years, man. They're not for them pay all that thing. Garbage. Do good song, it's here. 5, 10, 15, and it just grow. We see enough. Like with tax and that's them. Like when we used to that print bus time. Then we have a record shop and we used to, them distribute for card for me and everything. You notice me now? You see me now going at these kind of little things. Say like you have done this, them and the other people. Yes. You understand? So me not going at them things with nobody. You notice me now? See? And I go stuff probably them too, man. Remember say the man them have them shop and them things. See like you say Riley have them thing and Gregory have them thing. Chances to it, right there, so. Yeah. You understand? And then we record around this down that VP, the VP want to, and then GGs. Can we cut things that can we press the Africa to put GGs? Landing, And I just stand and Sanika tough down. I will J2. I will use to go up there too. So you see, if you not tell them the history of ours, Linton and Virgin, go to clap them too. Every man good, There's young them and them man, from J2. The man that me, like me and that brother. Every man good enough. We just live in my wilderness too. I mean, they are faith. Saying, yeah, but my contribution different and I isolate. Because the real man never deal with me, I've let teams some little freaks and punks from them. Bigger than that. That's why I'm going to make everybody step to me now. You have to know yourself first too, you know. Coming like arms also on me, you know. Work too hard to build some things, some arms just come on them to do it, man. And don't come size up. You know, make people come size up. If you're good, can come on, but don't size up. Yeah? Keep it between you on you. Anyway, later, you know. I'm there, you know, so I know the thing already.
We in lump sum, we a beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in and them and again. None of them boy, we none of them. We alone some rise up the bomb and
Original 40 says no, we not take rough up the cock up. From the other day, them face them a puff up. That they three little pig and the unfair off up. If them flip like a fool and leave them get crushed up. Meta, shut your beat, no speak, you meta hush up. Street furniture, everything's a get dust up. Limbs and shove, everything's a get brush up. When you see original East man, you must not fuck away. Lyrically inclined, be a metaphor, so no listen to.
Yeah, man. And you know, you have a man. Remember my vice a channel one, you know, people. Yeah, man. Big up everything I speak them. The high times, one of them place and them thing. And Junior. To do the same and everything. You know. So you say me going to history, we go to real history or something, you know, but you know, I have no time for that. As I said before, you know, we're there later, around, so yeah, keep it real on here. Yeah, man. Keep it real on here, yeah? Yeah, man. Man, in the middle of it. I'm out. Yes.